I'm going to play. This is a funny story. Inspiration can come from lots of places, and if you know a songwriter, we are listening to everything that you say. I was at a conference, smaller than this, but a similar idea, and everyone had broken out into like 4 groups, 5 groups, and they brought in songwriters to sit at each table and glean ideas about what they were working on and go in a room, and we'd all like converse about it, pick a title from what we talked about at each of our tables, and then write it in an hour and then play it. It was very stressful and crazy. And we wrote about it was like a thing about our city, and so we did that. But when I was sitting at the table, they obviously knew I was a songwriter, and that's why I was there. And so their team leader sitting across from me, and she was like, I have this thought that everybody can relate to one song in country music. So everybody has one thing that they're like, oh yeah, I went through a divorce, or whatever the thing is. And so she's like, as an icebreaker, starts going around the table being like, what's your country song? If you had to pick one, what's your country song? What's your country song? And I'm like, she said this like 15 times. So I wrote it in my phone, and I was like, I think that could be something. So we go back to like our little room, we write whatever the song is, and I still have this in my phone. 2 years later, I'm on the road writing with Thomas Rhett, and we have a day off on the road. So we set up in a hotel room, him, his producer, his dad, who is a Hall of Fame songwriter, and another writer and me. We're sitting in this like makeshift studio in a hotel room in Dallas, and we've written like, I don't know how many songs a day. We were writing like 5 or 6 for the day, and I'm like running out of steam. I'm like, I don't have any ideas. And writer's sitting next to me. His name is Ashley. He's like, all right, Parker, another title. And that like we play this game where he'll just like make me list off titles. And I was like, well, I have this thing. I don't know, it's like this idea that everyone has a country song. It's like, what's your country song? It's like a question title. And he's like, oh yeah, I love that. Sits at his little keyboard and starts singing the melody that ended up being the chorus. And I'm like, the work tape of this is crazy. I have it. You can hear him like singing this melody and me just like throwing rhyming words at him. And Thomas Rhett's like doing something else with Jesse and Ashley, and they're like doing whatever or Jesse and Rhett, and they're like doing their thing. And we're like, oh, like, guys, look at what we're doing. Maybe this is cool. And they liked it, so we started working on it. And Rhett and I, Thomas Rhett's dad, who Rhett wrote, he was an artist, and he had this song called "That Ain't My Truck." It's like, that ain't my truck in her drive. That's like, and he has a bunch of like huge smashes that he wrote, but that was him as an artist. So that's background for this, because this will come back around. So Rhett and I are adamant that this is not a song with country titles in it. We're like, we're not doing that. That's not what this is. And Ashley and Jesse are like, no, we're doing that. And TR's like kind of the deciding vote in this. And so they convince him it should be a song with titles. So we're sitting, now we've made it to the bus because he has to play a show the next day. So we're still talking about this. It took us a very long time to get there. We're sitting on the bus and we're like throwing out all these titles. And we did the verses all in country titles. So everyone who hears it can be like, oh, that's mine. That's my country song. But we put Rhett's song, That Ain't My Truck, in the second verse, which was really fun. TR recorded this. This was the most played song at country radio last year, which was really fun. And this is, what's your country song? Did you grow up on a tractor? Did your daddy let you drive? Are you whiskey-bitten hellbound, even though your mama tried? Did you cruise down a back road with your Dixieland delight? Are you on the Chattahoochee on a barefoot blue jean night? Everybody got a small town anthem. Everybody got a story to tell. Everybody got a hallelujah. Everybody been through a little hell. When you're rolling down a 2-lane highway and you turn your radio on, tell me which one hits you, baby. Yeah, what's your country song? Do your exes live in Texas? Are you so lonesome you could cry? Are you heartbroken cause you know that ain't your truck in her drive? Are your friends all in low places underneath a neon moon? Were you already country back when country wasn't cool? Everybody got a small town anthem. Everybody got a story to tell. Everybody got a through a little hell. When you're rolling down a two-lane highway and you turn your radio on, tell me which one hits you, baby. Yeah, what's your country song? Yeah, what's your country song? Who's your strawberry wine? What's your family tradition? Makes you turn it up, make you raise your cup every time you listen. 'Cause everybody got a small town anthem, everybody got a story to tell, everybody got a hallelujah, everybody been through a little hell. When you're rolling down a two-lane highway and you turn your radio on, tell me which one hits you, baby. Yeah, what's your country song? Which one hits you, baby? Yeah, what's your country song?
Yeah!
Thank you guys so much.